so you're good to go.
Thank you, Phil. As always, my friend. He doesn't act like it, but he is my friend. It's a secret. I'm gonna put on some more blue lipstick.
Where my tuner went? It didn't get downloaded, I don't think. I gotta download a tuner real quick.
Well, you know what's more important is our sound check.
Right.
And we're going to turn up for phone calls. And how we do the sound check is, here's your mic.
Okay.
So just, and maybe Jeremy can hold your drink because they're going to get pissed off about that.
Okay, no problem.
And, not pissed off, but it's just, it looks like it might fall. And, Jeremy, do you mind playing director here? We're gonna throw some powder on my face so I don't look like an ornament. I don't even have my makeup on right. That's the beauty of doing it like this. The camera's so far away you can't tell. And then I'm gonna... Am I covered?
You're good. Yeah. You're perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh shit,
and
it's not
then
right.
put
Hold
a
on.
little bit of... Uh-oh. It's almost time. It doesn't matter. You can still be tuning up while I'm talking.
Okay,
No.
I'm almost done.
No
I just have to
problem.
get this to be flat.
It's just I can't put You sound good anyway, and I can always do sound check while you're playing, but we go on in like 8 seconds
Well, I'm done. I'm ready.
or something like that. 49, 10 seconds. I'll do this here and put it on later. Yeah, 4 seconds. 3. Oh. Bonjour! Bonsoir. C'est vendredi. Hola. Buenas noches. C'est hoy nosotros tenemos PlanetGlee es posible para ustedes de ver mi guest esta noche porque como toujours la caméra PlanetGlee c'est correcto. Es correcto. Ahorita. I'm Jennifer Glee. Hello. Thanks for watching. It's a call-in show, SF Live, and we just followed a very beautiful woman who's going to be on before PlanetGlee. So hope you're staying with us, and because PlanetGlee is it sounds like we're gonna have a good time, and we are, but it's a very we're political activists too here on PlanetGlee. Ha ha ha! It's all undercover. Don't tell, okay? Anyway, so we are blessed to have a very talented musician, and may I say, handsome man here. There we go. Amrit Kohli. Hi, Amrit.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. It's Friday's always a rush, but it's fun.
Of course.
I like doing Friday.
Absolutely. It's a good day to do. It's the end of the week.
Yeah. Happy day. Day of Venus.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have your the gayolarecords.com is where your music can be found.
It can be found. Information about it can be found. Certainly, the links to the iTunes downloads, and they're also in. It's also in the Amazon MP3 store, and it's in. So you can get it on Android device. You can get it on Apple iTunes, and it's just looking up my name, Amrit Kohli, and you'll find the records. There's "Crucify Me" and "A Little Too Hard Is Not So Soft." Those are the two albums I have out there, and I'm working on a third.
Wow. Cool. And the 866 number?
That's a toll-free number that I have set up for the record label, and you can call that number, and usually I've got to change the voicemail messages on it. It's a little crazy right now. There's been some funny stuff that I put on there, but I'm going to change it and make it more appropriate for a record label, I think. But I was having fun with it, so I'm going to update that. But you can call that number and find out more information about the music and what's going on with tours and stuff like that.
Oh, beautiful tours. Well. Do you want to take it away and do a song first,
Sure.
so everybody can hear your music?
Sure, so I'll play, this is an old song of mine, a song I play all the time. It's called "Crucify Me," and it's the title track of my second album, and it kind of speaks for itself, but it's one of my favorite songs that I've written, so here we go.
have an audience member here as well. Jeremy, if you want to come over and poke your head next to Amrit. Get on camera. Come on over. He's right here.
This is my wonderful boyfriend.
Yes, who doesn't want to crucify you at all. I could definitely
not at all.
tell.
He's wonderful. He's just wonderful.
Yes, I like to see this. Very supportive and
I'm very proud of him.
yeah, good guitar. Good
Thank
guitar,
you.
good voice. Like the words.
Thank you very much.
Do you play music too?
I don't actually. So.
He dabbles in singing.
A little
Oh.
bit.
Okay. That's good. Everybody should sing. You know, everybody. Okay, guys. Let me interview Senor. Thank you, Jeremy. Yay! We don't have a shot that goes over to the audience, but we did when we were at Access SF. And by the way, this is what everyone sees. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. I wanted to see what was on your shirt first.
So this is which side are we on? This is an Ani DeFranco T-shirt from one of her concerts. Ani DeFranco is really the reason I picked up the guitar. She's a mentor in many ways, a distant friend in a lot of ways. She's someone I admire. I've been following her for 20 years. I absolutely adore her.
You're not the first person who sat there and said that. Whoops.
I'm sure.
And if there's a green light there, if it blinks, then we've got a caller.
Okay. Cool.
So, I have a friend who should be turning this on right now. Molly Doll, where are you? Friday the 13th. Lux Van's birthday and Conchita Benali, happy birthday, darlings, to beautiful women I know whose birthday it is today.
Cool.
And so, where were we? Oh yes, Ani DeFranco.
Yes. So she's the reason I have my own record label. She's the reason I picked up the guitar, and she's the reason I'm trying to do things on my own, much the way she did. It's a tough venture. It's a tough way to go, but it's worth it in the end.
So you actually are friends. You do know her then.
I know her. So I met her once, and I've written her many letters, and I've corresponded with her, I guess you could say.
Cool.
Quite a bit over the years. She's quite busy. It's very hard to get time with her, but I absolutely do feel that she's someone that I value as a friend and a comrade out there in the artist world doing the same kinds of things.
Yeah. You know, I have to be honest, I don't really know her music.
Yeah.
And I guess that's mainly because I like to play different. I usually don't play acoustic.
Right.
But I think it's really coming back as something meaningful, right?
Yeah, I mean she won a Grammy for one of her covers, and one of her album covers won a Grammy, and she played a spot on the Super Bowl once, and so she's playing on David Letterman. She's been out there. And
well, why haven't you been on David Letterman?
Well, I'm working on it. They haven't invited me yet.
Well, I mean, you know how now you were born here, right?
No, actually, I was born in Nairobi, Kenya. I was born in East Africa, and I immigrated in 1979 when I was very young, and spent most of my life in Michigan, New York and Michigan, and then I went to the Twin Cities for college, and then I came out here, and then I went back, and now I'm back here. I've been here for about 2 years now.
Oh, only?
Yeah, since I came back here. I came here once before in '97, and then I left for a long period of time, and then I came. I'm now settled out here. This is where I want to stay.
Yeah, I think it's a good place for music.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you went to college in Minneapolis?
In St. Paul, Minnesota, so right across the bridge.
Oh,
right
okay.
across the Mississippi. At
Yeah.
McAllister College.
Yeah, I have a really good friend who's from Minneapolis, and she been playing since she was in high school. She's been on the show, but I want her to come on again.
Right.
She's one of those instant. I wrote the song. I wrote 5 songs, and here they are.
Yeah,
you know?
totally, I get it.
But are you like that, or do you spend? Do you? Let me ask you this: do you usually play your guitar the same way?
No, I usually I'm trying to kind of invent my own genre called freestyle folk.
Okay.
And the best way I can describe that is that oftentimes live I will just make up a song
Cool.
on stage and it'll come out really well. I have a real penchant for writing because I've been writing for so long and I've written hundreds of thousands of pages worth of writing over the years. And so I really have a talent with words. I call it wordsmithing. I really know how to make things go well together. I know how to tell stories and just kind of, I have so many stories to tell that I just have just an endless amount of material that I can take from and write. So I tend to write things on stage live, and then I have my repertoire of songs that I do as well that I know and I've never played before, or have played before, but not the new ones that I just make up.
And what do you call this form of music again?
Freestyle folk.
Freestyle folk.
Is the latest incarnation of what I call it.
I like it.
Used to be improvisational folk, but now freestyle folk seems to be more along the lines of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Okay. We have about 5 minutes. I'd like to hear another song. That's the reason why I asked you, because I tend to play downstrokes too.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just wondering, you know, I had a friend who called me Miss Velvet Underground because of that. It's always downstrokes. And so I was going to see if there's... and do you mix your own music?
I have someone that helps me. I try to find sound engineers along the way that know how to do that part, but I record generally all of my stuff, and then I have someone mix it down for me.
Okay. Am I asking you to do a song that you weren't prepared to do, or do you?
No, I can do Traveling Man. That's another song. That's not a improv song.
Do you want to take a call?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
All right. Hello, you're on Planet Glee.
Yeah, hi. Just very interested in hearing some of Amrit's more like controversial government type songs. Any folk music inspired by government action.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in. This couldn't be a more historical moment for such a request. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right.
I can.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. I can spin one off quickly.
Great.
There's plenty of material in the current atmosphere.
No joke.
There'll be no
that was so well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, you know, where are we right now in history?
Right, I know. I mean, we haven't arrived at Martin Luther King's dream like a lot of people say, but we have come a lot further. We have a president that actually cares to ask for permission when he doesn't have to,
Mm-hmm.
before doing something like bombing Syria. And ultimately, it doesn't look like we're going to do it because the threat of it was enough to get some diplomacy in place.
Yeah, but Russia also had to be in on it too.
And that's
which
also
I like.
I like that, and I find it troubling as well. It's got all
I
kinds of
know.
conundrums to it. I mean, Russia has been a difficult ally of ours, but they ultimately have been an ally, and it's great that they stepped in. But they have their own issues with human rights, with
Oh, I know.
respect to gays and lesbians and bisexual and transgender people,
And
but-
punk rockers.
and
Pussy
everybody
Galore
else.
is
So
still
many
in
people.
prison.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, exactly.
You know, they're. What year is it, Mr. Putin?
I know. It's so time to just stop all the hatred.
It's so weird because whenever I hear his name, I always think of Putain, which in French means streetwalker.
Yeah.
Putin. It's funny. But, we have to say goodbye.
Okay.
We're off.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I want you to come again.
Absolutely, I would love
maybe
to.
we could do a special. We could do like activist songs.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that.
um,
I'll prepare some songs for that.
That would be great. And maybe I can play one too, and I'll bring my tabla.
Okay, great.
So,
And thank you very much to the caller that called in. I hope that song was good for you.
I know. That was perfect. I was taking it, I was just thinking about guitar.
Right.
And not thinking about where we are, in this world, in this universe. I just feel like so many cultures are being obliterated
I know.
by the United States. It's not, and, well, along with its allies.
Right. Agreed.
Our good old friend, Britain.
Yeah, don't get me started on Britain.
Yeah. Anyway, so are your parents from India?
No, my dad is, but my mom is from in Kenya as well. She's from Kisumu, Kenya.
Part of the diaspora.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The British colonization and the railroads of East Africa were built by my grandfather.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. My dad is from Belfast.
Okay. So there's
hello.
there's a kinship there, absolutely. What's gone on in Belfast is horrible.
Yeah. And where in India is the...
My dad's from North India. My mom eventually goes back to North India, but she was like 2 or 3 generations East African before they go back to India. So they came for many, many, many years before I was born. They had been there. They had immigrated there.
Okay. Yeah, because I have my Ganesh t-shirt on. But I said, nah.
Right.
It's not about you, Jennifer. It's, but yeah. I ever since I took yoga class in 1995, I've been hooked on Hinduism.
Yeah, it's a beautiful culture and religion and art, and it's a wonderful culture.
It is, and it's one that accepts the feminine in men and the male in women.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where Christianity got lost, but yeah, it's like I have a painting of Shiva, and he's got a big butt, and he's dancing, and he's he kind of looks like a woman.
Yeah, there's a lot of androgyny in ancient Indian culture. There was a lot of hermaphrodites that were honored in ancient Indian culture. There was genderless people.
But it goes beyond that. It goes to the yin and yang. The Chinese this summer, you know, I think I was like so young. I'm gonna get all this stuff done.
Mm.
You know, I think it's, you know, it's probably in cultures that we still haven't found. But it's just really, really, I'm afraid that Iraq and Afghanistan, the cultures are being obliterated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just afraid of that.
It's true. I worry about that
It's
as well.
very sad. And then Syria, well, Syria is a serious place.
Yes, it is. It's a conundrum. It's a difficult situation.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a beautiful song that you played.
Thank you.
And yeah. I wanted to show you one of my paintings. I was gonna plug my art
cool.
show. I have some art up at Cafe
Are we off the air?
International. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I have a series of tabla
That's
paintings.
very cool.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah. It's very nice. We have to get together again and play like with tabla and everything. We'll make some arrangements. Maybe we'll practice a little bit before and like
Okay.
get together and stuff. That would be great.
I only play the tabla and not the bayan because I'm.
That's
you
fine.
know, it's easier.
It's enough sound. It's just enough to accent things, and that's great. I mean, I really would love to have an opportunity like that.
Yeah. I went and saw Mata Amritananda Mai
Okay.
from Kerala.
Okay.
Are you familiar with her?
No, but I know Kerala. I know where Kerala is.
Yeah. She's known as A-M-M-A, Amma,
Mm-hmm.
mother, right?
Mhm.
And other people know her as like the hugging.
Oh, she's
saint.
the hugger. Yes, I do know her.
The
I've
hugger.
seen her.
The
She
slugger.
hugs everybody. I mean, oh my God, she's so full of love. She hugs everybody.
Have you seen her?
I've never met her, but I've seen her. I've seen shows about her. I've seen a documentary about her.
Have you
I
seen the
remember.
French one?
I don't know if I saw the French one. I saw some documentary, and I don't remember what station it was
Called
on.
Darshan.
I didn't see that one.
But that's a French one.
Okay, because I've seen something about her that was very significant, and it was about half an hour or something like that, and it was a very nice portrayal of what she just hugs everybody. She doesn't say no to hugging anybody. She loves to hug me. She's amazing. She's got so much love.
But she also talks. Even though she doesn't speak English, she understands.
Yeah,
You know.
I would imagine.
Yeah, she does. And God, I've been in like Darshan line over here in San Ramon is where the ashram is,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to sit on the floor to wait to go see Amma.
Uh-huh.
And one time this guy was like badgering her in Malayalam and talking about feminism, and she just came back. You see her strength. I saw her strength. I was sitting there watching her,
Right.
you know, 5-10 feet away, going, wow, you know, I mean, for an Indian woman also, she's a very strong Indian woman, you
Mhm.
know, like Indira Gandhi was like a very strong
Yeah,
Indian
she-
woman,
she
right?
was, yes.
Well, Amma is too,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not just a hugging saint. She's feminist
Yeah.
beyond belief.
Did you know about Fulan Devi?
No.
Fulan Devi was a bandit queen, that's what they called her, and she came up out of the slums of India. She had been sold into slavery when she was 11, and then she was gang raped at 15. I wrote a song about her. It's called I Fulan Devi. And she was arrested and imprisoned for 11 years. She got out of prison, ran for parliament, and won. And she was a parliamentarian for a few years, and then she was assassinated in 2001, July 25th. So she was a radical woman. She was liberating women all over India before she was assassinated, and so she's a dear, dear person in my heart. And I was very sad when she was killed, but she did a lot of remarkable things with her life.
I've never heard of her. I will have
There's
to
a
look
movie
her up.
called The Bandit Queen that you can find somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and it's all about her story. It's a biography. And then she has her own book that she wrote while she was in jail called I Fulan Devi.
I Fulan Devi.
Yeah.
Okay, Fulan.
Phoolan.
Oh,
Fulan.
Phoolan. Devi.
Look her up. She's someone to know.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I was just thinking. I'm thinking about what to read next. I was gonna read Oblomov, which is like it's a Russian novel, and it's about a guy who doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that one?
No, I haven't heard of it. It
Yeah.
sounds familiar though. I might have heard of it.
Yeah, but I'd rather read about Fulan Devi.
Yeah, she's radical. She's someone to know, and unfortunately she's dead. But that's because they killed her. She stood up to all those men in the rural villages of India.
Yeah, people don't realize that a friend of mine went to India. My friend is from Thailand. You're tired.
A little.
I'm too. I had like 3 shots of espresso in my drink before I came.
Yeah, that's good. That's always good before a show.
Well, yeah, because I was like ready to pass out.
Yeah.
I don't know. This day has been sort of sort of.
We
a
slept
break.
in too today, so I've been.
You can move in now. We're off camera now.
We've been sort of staying up all night and just chatting and talking and getting to know each other, and it's been nice. And so we were up late as usual, and so we slept in. And the days are just beginning at this hour.
Cool, that's good. I don't know where Andy went. He opened the door, but usually there's someone who I think we can see. No, we can't. We can't really see you, Jeremy. I probably, because they have this thing going on today, I probably should. What I do is I always forget what to push, and Phil is very patient with me. Which one to push to stop it, so that. But I upload it to my. I upload the show to my. It's PlanetGlee. And did you check it out? It's on YouTube.
The YouTube channel? No, I haven't yet.
The other past shows.
Okay, cool. So you put it up on YouTube?
Yeah.
And I'll just look up PlanetGlee on YouTube?
Yeah, or you can just put in Jennifer Glee, and then you go to my page.
And then you can find them all there.
You see the most recent show there.
Okay, cool.
And then you can, and Mr. Natural posts his music by interval on my page.
Okay.
And I think, which one is it?
Would it be record?
Well, I don't think that's the one I push to stop it.
Okay.
I always forget. I hate this. Let me see. Okay. This has a square, so it probably means stop, right? And the other one says...
Probably.
Yes.